The people will make themselves heard as they push for an upward thrust in their general of living, as a way to supply them a secure life unfastened from need. It's far possible, however, can't be delivered until you've got succeeded in attaining world peace. At present, it could appear a not possible dream, but once the muse stones were laid, you will be on the way to freedom from interference by means of the Dark Ones. It is your destiny, and nothing will stop it coming. Infinite being is all things. It is all ability. As a country of being, it fundamentally does no longer do. It just is. Countless being is the closing state of being. However, sooner or later, countless being decided to become, in place of just be. It determined to happen its capability, and then to act out each part of that capability. In order to gain this unique introduction, countless being divided this attention in one path, a targeted purpose. In some other way, it focused its love, or its feeling. Then, in a third way, it applied motion, so that the two facets of itself, intent and feeling, ought to engage with every different as intertwined waves of focus in motion. In this way, countless being extended itself from just being into a nation of movement. This extension of itself had become what we name the unique creator. The only creator had three facets, a triad of reason, feeling, and motion. The life of motion on this creative triad makes the only creator an action-oriented projection of the original, non-moving, all-potential nation of infinite being. You could help accelerate the changes by being nice and taking care no longer to add to the terrible energies that already exist, as love attracts love. Do not depression, because that's what the darkish ones try and obtain, because they can feed off such energies. They lost their threat when the forces of light controlled to contain their moves to create a worse state that they might have benefited from. Your attention is largely full of enter from outside you, and that input comes from the past and is based on fear. There are all sorts of fear, and anxiety about survival, fear of pain and violence, and additionally fear of rejection, separation, and loneliness. So, you see how, within the midst of a notion of connection and love, you are stranded on a small island of fear and trapped in old beliefs, even as not being aware of the underlying team spirit that supports you. Be aware which you are an island. Be aware about your loneliness. In anybody lives this pain of loneliness, of being on my own and lost. Let us now, very consciously, call up that loneliness and now not run far from it. Do not block it out. Go immediately to it. You may then notice that before your inner eye appears something or someone that represents this loneliness in you. The facet of a human or an animal or a picture from nature. Just have a look of what reflects your loneliness. That feeling of not being related to the whole. The sensation of having to fumble your way through the mark. Allow this loneliness come to be larger, and additionally the concern that comes with it. For some, the destiny looks dark and forbidden, and they realize no longer which way to show, and proposals of help appears insufficient. The help of humankind is vital for any hazard of success in overcoming the present predicament. We are as ever by your respect and doing our exceptional to help you at the sore of taxing time, when it sometimes seems not possible to foresee what lies ahead, while indications are that it'll be extremely hard. We see a unique scenario to what you consider, and one that gives desire for the destiny and not for all apart as if you do. We are doing what we will to help. However, in many approaches, we have to say which you created the initial trouble, and it remains you until you rectify it. We see the first stirrings of sensible thoughts as to how to conquer the many issues confronting you. However, time is passing quickly now, and answers ought to quickly be discovered. Nothing is possible to type out, but it does rely upon a practical approach that gives a permanent answer and not a quick fix. On this planet, what's been not just attempted for the first time inside the history of the universe, but is already deemed ahead, physical ascension. That is why this procedure has been so gradual, however certainly moving forward. This is why we have the eye and the help of the universe now, for we are the first ones to ever do something like this, to ascend with our physical vessels. Please understand that no longer all who ascend to the fifth dimension might be going through physical ascension. With this, we aren't only lifting up our world. What's happening right here is affecting the whole galaxy and past. Sure, we are also lifting up the universe, you can say. Duality within the extremes that it has been skilled here on Earth till now will no longer be allowed to occur again anywhere within the galaxy.